Greetings everyone, and Great here, another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on the bottom right side as the red Mongols. We have BadTrip. I'm looking at the wrong spot. We're as spawn on the red Mongols, we have the Mongols. Spawn on the left side as the blue Malians. We have SoSoco Sergio. Let's cover each player's civilization bonuses. Malians, infantry civilization, buildings cost 50% less wood. Barracks can get +1 pierce armor per age, starting feudal age, so up to 3 additional pierce armor, which is very effective versus the Mongols who tend to rely on cavalry archers. They'll just drop off 50% more gold. He also gets all of his research as well, so he can get a lot of pierce armor as infantry units. Cabedos, a fast-moving, knife-wielding, throwing infantry unit. Tigwell, a very worthless upgrade. Counters to fires, arrows while in garrison. Cambria, cavalry gets +5 tank, and universal support 80% faster. Mongols, a fan favorite civilization, honestly. They are, of course, a cavalry archer civilization. Cavalry archers fire 25% faster. Light cavalry hussars, zip lancers get +30% hit points, and hunters work 40% faster, which is actually very good. Get some good food bonuses early on versus from early wood and gold. And I just realized something. We do got a militia rush there. Was not paying attention. Red Scout has gone down. Blue Scout still has plenty of health at the moment. And some of these now we do have the man-at-arms spawn field. The Mongols going for these man-at-arms or nice and early. But it does go ahead and soft retreats away. Unique units of Magadai. The Magadai is an anti-siege cavalry archer. As well as generally being a little bit better than regular cavalry archers. Unique tech nomads. Lost house do not decrease headroom. And okay technology. And drill. Siege workshops units move 50% faster. Team bows, scout cavalry, light cavalry, and hussars get +2 on the side, so they're much better at their job. He's going push 1-4. He's trying to stab that wounded man-at-arms. It has 4 health, no pierce, no hack armor. The scout just needs to get 1 slice, and that man-at-arms is dead. That's a good kill there. You got some sheep and goats being collected over there. Blue Scouts now pushing way forward. We do have these men-at-arms trying to slice up the wall segment. Outline to go around. We do got a single archer here. He's starting to hit some of these villagers. Both trying to disrupt them from collecting stuff. You got a massive wave now. Skirmishers now pulling the field for blue. The skirmisher still trying to find engagement on these men-at-arms. Archer does find a hit there. And skirmishers are going straight for that archer. Does get a volley of spears onto these man-at-arms. They do have only 1 inherent pierce armor, so if he gets fletching, he will have up to 2 damage per spear against these man-at-arms. He's currently not going for fletching, he's just going for more archers and villagers. And right now, these guys are just on patrol move. He's just trying to keep those skirmishers away from his town. Right now, we do have fletching being researched by Red. Red's eyeing for archers. Red also have 2 more archers in his opponent as well. Or not archers, villagers as well. And it looks like Red's force is falling him back now. Fletching's now researched for Red. Blue does not have fletching at the moment, nor is it being researched. Wheelbarrow's now on the build queue as well. Relatively early wheelbarrow, isn't it? Looks like Blue's just going to be advancing on forward. Men-at-arms are falling back. And Blue's right now just eyeing for more archers. Red is going for more archers and more villagers as well. Pretty standard. And looks like these guys just being rallied in a single line. Got various archer and spearmen here for spawning purposes. And Red's archer will go down no problem. Does take out that 4 villager there. Red's archers and pair of men-at-arms for the way forward. The men-at-arms going to be very useful versus those skirmishers. though one of them is down to 2 health, and the fletching upgrade has not been completed, nor being completed, so these man-at-arms will still take 2 spear hits from these skirmishers. At least that wounded one. That's 2 hits. 1 damage per spear. Man-at-arms now receive quite a bit of damage there. It does take out one of Blue's villagers. Now, without fletching as well, these archers will have less range than opponents. Blue's now going for fletching. The man-at-arms charging forward as well. And will be focused down, no problem. Okay, some good hits there. Red has 4 archers remaining. There's currently 3 archers for Blue. Make that 2. He's doing a good job of focusing down.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, a sec please. I'm late. I have to finish fast. Can't wait. So looks like Blue shouldn't be playing this game, and Red had to do something quickly, so they paused the game. So it looks like Blue needs to be aggressive before he gets backed out of the game. At this point in time, this game has basically have started. He should have perhaps not have played the game without at least 30 minutes of time frame. Honestly, you shouldn't really play these games unless you have at least an hour of time before you have to leave. Because these games can go for an hour. 30 minutes is quite easy. 40 minutes is often. 50 minutes to an hour, a little less uncommon, but still, you gotta plan for the worst. And if it goes for that long, more or less the best. Let's get some good damage there. These forces now falling back. Red's archers still skirmishing around. Right now, Red does have a superior number of villagers, 39 to 34. And Red is currently backing on off. We got the archers and skirmishers push way forward and now push way back. Blue's now going for Castle Age, trying to go for a tech up. Red is almost, his Castle Age is almost complete. Also even queued up Town Watch. Red will likely start transitioning to Crossbowman once he gets to research, as well as get bottom in the arrow. He could actually start eyeing for a castle and get out his Magadai. Remember as well, the Malians do have increased pierced armor barracks units. He can't get Gamerson, but can get supplies. And when he gets Castle Age, these infantry units will have 2 inherent pierced armor. So he could go for a swordsman advance to engage these archers, because their damage output will shrink down quite minimal. Right now he's at 7 damage. Of course, we probably need to get some more pierced armor research before I start trying to engage crossbow with man-at-arms and swordsmen. Crossbow and bottom arrows now being researched by Blue. Crass get the elite skirmisher upgrade as well. Takes out some of these spearmen as well. He's good hits there on these archer villagers. Takes out 1 villager there. Does miss the other one. And there's a bottom arrow and crossbow research for Blue now. Right now we do have approximately 10 crossbowmen here versus just these 8. Overall, Red's is much more healthier, but Blue does of course have some spearmen here. Do now have a monster now put on the field by Blue. And Red's now trying to push on forward and get some damage here. Red is just backing on off. He can't force his opponent to lose a game based on stalling, since he has apparently have to leave. Blue has a significant force here. He could push his way forward. He may be concerned about Red's build queue. Red right now is pulling out more pierce armor, as well as getting some monks. He's not eyeing for any Magadai at the moment. Let's see. He's invested in stone. I think he has a second town center being queued up as well. Teach workshop. There's the second town center. So soon he has 3. Blue right now. Blue right now only has the 2. 1 being still being built. And red does have a significant village advantage, and since he's going to have 3 town centers versus just the 2, he's going to have a more town center advantage, more villager advantage. Who's now trying to push forward with some of these villagers trying to build another town center next to coal deposit. Very nice. And red does fight from the high ground there. Got a good number of crossbow here. Monk just picked up a relic. Blue's pushing forward has 19 crossbowmen, 1 skirmisher. There's only 12 crossbowmen here. Red is going for ballistics, very nice. And there's a Mangonel on the build queue. That Mangonel is going to be very important. And he is actually out of population space as well. This engagement will help him change that, but that Mangonel not being built is very, very problematic. Because he needs that housing built as soon as possible, because he needs this Mangonel. There you go, Mangonel's now on the build queue. Oops, I hit my microphone again. Oh, here looks like the lion does find some bites there onto the knight. This knight can be very effective versus these crossbowmen if he gets in range. Crossbowman now advancing forward. We got another teacher workshop here. With flushing, he does have, of course, outrange the fire of the town center. Does find the town center there. Does see some damage. And dancing around a little bit too much in front of it. The knight's still up here. We've got that crossbowman going on down. And blue does get forcing back with his advancing force of crossbowmen. More blue crossbows being picked on off like that. Very good for red. Now red's starting to advance forward with these crossbowmen. Those crossbowmen is trying to pursue these red crossbowmen. There's 12 here, quite a large number of them wounded. Got these forces which way forward or backwards. Red is not going for anything at the moment. He may be eyeing for a castle age or imperial age at the moment. Does get some good hits there. Large number of red's crossbowmen does go down. The stone count is very high for red. He may be eyeing for a forward castle, a defensive castle for the Magadai. Does lose all those crossbowmen there quite easily. Red's military is down to the minimum. Over castle here, as well as defensive Maganel. He should be able to hold back against these crossbowmen. All depends on whether or not the Maganel finds a decent hit. Maganel has that range or sight range. Keep his or castle going up on the high ground. We got a 4th villager queue production there for red. So right now red is really skyrocketing ahead of his villager production. This castle is still trying to go up. He needs more villagers onto it. And his castle may get interrupted there. Blue is trying to hunt down these villagers. Got a single knight. The knights need to charge him for the Maganels. Finds a good volley there. Villagers do back off into the town center. Now pushing forward, needs to get this guy collect the gold to start building that castle. He needs his castle up as soon as possible. Oh, great Maganel shots there. One more villager push way forward. Villager is going to be reducing it. One villager is a soft cap when building. Every additional villager will diminish the production rate. Takes out the crossbow as well. Does take out that Maganel. Got some crossbow here. The keeps almost complete. 97. Finds about the villagers and does go down. So he keeps now up. Now trying to produce some Maganite. Imperial Age on the way as well. He needs perhaps maybe a little bit more stone. Going to get out some more Magadite. He could go for some heavy cavalry research, such as the Parthian tactics. As well as get some heavy cav archers to support some Magadite. Science now going for his own castle as well. Got wheelbarrow or handcart for blue. For red. For blue, right now he's just going for villager production. I think there's his own Imperial Age now, so red will get his Imperial Age much quicker than his opponent. Maganite going to be very useful versus those Mangonels that blue may deploy on out. Fast forward a little bit, looks both sides just keep going up, producing and all that sort. And do got another keep now being brought up by or castle being brought up by the Mongols. Trebuchet's now being put on the field for red as well. And now here comes the Magadai. There is a watchtower here, interesting enough. Magadai do have currently 2 pierce armor. Watchtower does have 7 attack. May find an opening there to hit those villagers, but does not. This area is completely walled on off. Over here, we do have looks like a good number of skirmishers on the field. Very, very nice. You got some Mangonels, Mangonels here to support the Magadais. And now the Trebuchet seems to fire there. Will take quite a bit of damage. It says 150 pierce armor. Magadai push way forward. They do have 7 range there. Great hit there by the Mangonel. Finds another deadly hit there. Some of these Magadai are starting to go on down. Let's get a good hit there. Single knight push way forward. Red has a single knight of his own. Let's take that one out as well. Huh. 30% hit points while gains still have access to bloodlines. So that makes his stuff pretty heavy in comparison to the Frank stuff, but can't get that from Knights as Paladin. They take out all those villagers there. Very, very nice. Trebuchet now seems to fire there, trying to make a breach there. If he breaks open the barracks, that will allow his Magadai to go in and hit those villagers. Got more Magadai here. Blue now has a Trebuchet now sieging down Red's castle. Do now have the... Is it the... Yeah, Light Cavalry, that's the Hussar upgrade as well. Bit of gold being claimed down here. Got a bit of a trap war now raining on in. Just got chemistry research for the Mongol player as well. You can buy the burning effect. Malian player looks like he's going for his Cavalier research as well as some melee attack for his knights. As for some elite skirmishers will be decent for some Magadai. Right now, I don't think Red's production. Okay, he's just going straight for his Hussars. Hussars, of course, have the increased health of the excellent frontline unit, especially for the skirmishers. Will have a bit of trouble versus the knights, which his opponent is Malians, where they can get +5 attack for his cavalry. Whoops, I hit my microphone again. Crees are going on down. You monster. Now Hussars are pushing forward, engaging the Cavaliers. No Paladin research. Can't get Paladin research. No, we cannot get Paladin research. Now you got the Light Cavalry engaging the Cavaliers, or the Hussars versus the Cavaliers. Some of these skirmishers are being picked up off by the castle, which is very important. Trebuchet gets great hits there on the castle. The castle being prepared on up, and blue does castle GG. The Light Cavalry just overwhelming his opponent in sheer numbers. And that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.